Well, sisters, you lost. I'm not McShawn. I'm not Toasty Bread or that Toasty Bread person that I talked to on DeviantArt a while back. He was just someone else. He's not a alternate account of mine or school account of mine. It was just some guy that I literally had a conversation with and whatever. And then I remember one time there was some other DeviantArt person called Sun Better Than You, I think. I remember then you guys still lied that was another alternate account of mine. Like, it literally wasn't. It literally wasn't. And you know it, but then you create your own reality by saying every person that supports me is an alt. Like, that's literally your position. And you lied. And you accused me of creating my own reality. You accused me of being in fantasy. You accused me of having a mental personality disorder like Green Goblin from Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man movie. You lied that I was a furry. You lied that I have mental symptoms and stuff. You're insane. You're insane. None of those statements were true. They are not grounded in reality. And I've told many people about my struggles in that, and people did actually back me up. They did. They really did. And they knew that it was garbage. And you know that you guys are garbage, actually. And you look so stupid right now for not standing up with me. If you actually did care, but we do care. We covered you. No. Bro, first of all, this was my issue. This was my fight, and it was a fight. You have to fight back. There is a time for peace and a time for war, and at that time, I had to fight back. Me and my fans, we had to fight back, in which eventually, we won. Guess what? There are no more bad posts about me anymore. Thank the Lord. After praying and fasting for these stupid people to be exposed and to be stopped, all those prayers have been answered. Because I fasted and prayed and fought the good fight. See? And that's the benefit, that's the end result of standing up to stupid people. But then you try to say, self-defense is a sin. There really is no reason to fight back, or there's no reason to journal about it, or etc. You're so wimps. You guys are wimps. And then, so insecure. And then you want to broaden, you want to escalate the situation. I try to keep it down. You lied that I dragged you into it, which literally... And then you talk about these people are 40 years old and their job's 8 hours, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear that stuff. It's weird. I don't care about their personal life. They're disgusting, perverted liars who lied about me. You don't go diving into people's personal lives, especially people who wrongly went against me, and you don't go having daily conversations with my enemies. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. But you sisters were not enemies of my enemies. You were friends with my enemies. And so I say, any friend of my enemy is an enemy themselves. So you guys were just also enemies. You're responsible for escalating the issue worse. You forcing my phone to be taken away 18 days, then it got back, and then 22 days. 40 days in total of my phone taken away, And for what? Did that solve anything? No. Did it solve the issue? No. Did it stop people from attacking me? No. Or lying about me or my fans? No. It didn't solve anything. All it was, and especially our last conversation, which was on July 14th, and then saying, are you gonna do this stuff when you're 20? You act like, you talk to me like I'm, do you sound how stupid you are? You sound like you're talking to a kid. You always want to say my age. Well, you were 19, now you're 20. You're 21 and you're acting like I'm a child. You're talking to me like I'm some child. I'm not a child. I'm a young adult man. An actual grown-up man who's in reality, doesn't create your own reality, never made ever 50 alternate accounts. Never did. That's a lie. And then you were lazy. I remember one time you guys were up late at night one time and looked up Alexa and then were watching some of my fans' videos and that because you do it loud and then you're obnoxious and loud and you try to make a huge announcement and try to make it real obvious. And even setting up a fake video interview with Dad and talking about furries and trying to say how bringing fictional characters to life. What in the world? I never did that once, ever. Were you really trying to say that I was trying to bring my imaginations to life or fictional characters to life? I mean, you're insane. I never would do that, ever. You're nuts. Go ahead. But then you say how I'm mentally insane or personality disorder and that. When I've literally taken online mental tests, and I've tested negative. As a matter of fact, the last mental health test I took online, I actually tested negative of personality disorder, bipolar disorder. So, in other words, I proved that you lied. And you know that I'm not mentally personal disorder. And I actually have a college degree, and I worked to get that AA degree. Like mentally ill people don't do it that good. But then my older sister says, like, yes, they do. They get high school diploma. I kid you not. That high school diploma. I'm talking college degree. This ain't about high school, Sarah, older sister, who's 21 and older than me. I got a high school diploma and a college degree. A college degree is a higher, strict criteria of school. It's a more strict, elite level of education than high school. I'm not talking about high school. I'm talking about college, older sister. You see how vague and distracting that is? Stupid.